3x3s. It's a thing that anime fans do for some reason. And we're anime fans for some reason. And we have opinions about things. So we're going to talk about them. Because this is Project YARE and my name is Brad.
I'm AJ.
Fans?
And what?
I'm Nick.
Jesus. Alright. Because AJ took the longest to get his done, we're going to make him go first. So, real simple, all you got to do, AJ, is share your screen with your photo, with your 3x3 in it. Then you'll go through them one by one, give a little explanation as to what the show is and why it's there. And then me and Nick, if we have any comments or concerns, we will throw them at you.
All right, there we go.
Old.
Hold on. Alright, here we go.
I was right.
Oh, I was gonna guess too. Damn it, I totally forgot. I was gonna guess Dragon Ball Z and Yu Yu Hakusho. Those were the two.
Yeah, Nick's trying to play it off like he doesn't know. He had to help me do this earlier.
Yeah, well, I did tell you I knew all of them, but
Well, I knew like over half of yours.
well,
So,
yeah, but
Brad knows probably all of them. All right, which one do y'all want to start with?
Start top left, and then you go across.
so the dumbbell, dum-dums.
Donburu.
Let him.
Oh no, it's Donberu.
How heavy are the dumbbells you lift?
Yes. I'm trying to think of what I'm really defending on it.
Well, first you need to give a brief explanation as to what the show is.
Oh, the show is about a girl named Hibiki who more or less is a high school student who she thinks she's putting on weight, but she does eat like a ton of stuff. And throughout the show, it'll show what she's eating, and it'll show like how many calories she's putting in. And it actually gives some pretty good like stats when it comes to exercising and eating right and stuff. I'm like, that's pretty cool, and at least the characters are enjoyable.
So basically, the show is about a girl
Perverts.
working out to lose weight.
No, her friend, the one in the light blue tank top there, she's more the pervert because she's got like a muscle fetish. But Hibiki, who is the blonde girl in the red shorts, apparently has the power of One Punch Man, which is hilarious.
All right,
She
AJ.
kills it.
Why is this in your section of favorite shows?
I wasn't sure. I wasn't 100% sure that I was gonna like it when I first started watching it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I watched the first episode, I was like, okay, it's at least giving some statistics and stuff like that, accurate things that people who want to get back into shape and stuff like that should actually look at and everything. And for anime fans, for those who don't really get out and do anything, it would kind of give them, I don't want to really say incentive, but like a little bit more like, oh, okay, okay, that's kind of a thing. And
Fun fact about this show: after it came out, a bunch of nerds in Japan started going to the gym, and people started bitching that they smelled bad.
Smelling bad.
That I never knew.
It's pretty funny.
What's funny is there's a guy who I watch his stuff on YouTube, and he's an anime fan.
Is it that black guy who does the One Punch Man workout?
Yeah,
I don't remember what his name
he's
is,
actually pretty cool.
but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's done the One Punch Man workout regimen. He's done the Kenichi workout regimen, Baki, like pretty much anything anime he's done the workout on.
All right.
Is this the same guy that put like weights on his leg to be like Rock Lee?
Yeah, he said it's not a good idea, but
No,
it's
I
not
watched
a good
that video. That was crazy stupid.
But he said it's not a good idea to do like a ton of weight, which
He
is
ended
what,
up to like 50 pounds. It made him faster, but it wasn't worth it because it was only like a fraction of a second.
And
that's
depending
pretty
on
fast
depending on how much you weigh to begin with, putting that much extra weight can break your feet.
Well, he started off at 10 pounds, and then he worked his way up to 50.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying, there's only I think it's once you hit like 300 pounds or something, you just break your feet. Like the
believe
arch
that.
in your foot,
Yeah.
like it just breaks once you get up above a certain weight.
And Rock Lee had like 1,000.
Yeah, but he's fast as fuck, boy.
Mhm.
He breaks the sand barrier.
Faster than sand.
Yeah, faster than
Anyway.
the speed of sand.
Yeah. Have you ever had anybody want to brag to you being like, I'm faster than sand, man? It's like, so
He's so fast he turns sand into glass.
They do put sand in those time things that you like. They're like time.
Sand makes glass.
Hourglass.
Yeah.
Yeah, an hourglass. God,
Yeah,
I
but
couldn't think of what that was
to
called.
make glass, you have to use sand.
That is also true. And make it very hot.
Anyway, can we keep going?
Do we need to go to the next one?
Wait,
or-
are we supposed to? Are you supposed to defend it? Like, I have nothing bad to say about this show. Just
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, it's got its informatives, but as far as an enjoyable show, not for me.
Well, the thing is, too, like it's supposed to be, like I said, an informative thing to get anime viewers to like kind of more inspire them to go out and work out more, which is really hilarious because there's 3 other shows on here that more or less do the same thing.
All right. Well, the only thing I really have to say about it is I like the manga more.
I had thought about getting it too.
That's neither here nor there. All right. I guess we can go to the next one.
The next one is Food Wars.
Yes, it is.
Food Wars. I don't really know. Like, I don't really know what to say about it other than the fact that I just love it. I love the fact that
you forgot to tell us what it is about for people.
Well, that's what I was going into. That's what I was going.
Arena?
Huh?
Isn't that Arena?
I have no idea what her name is. I don't remember.
Asuna?
Yeah, Arena.
Wait, who's Asuna?
Asuna's from Sword Art Online.
Asuna can be from anything, really, because there's a lot of characters with that name.
It's fair enough. All right, what's Food Wars about, AJ?
Food Wars is about a boy named Soma who works in a restaurant, and then his dad shuts down the restaurant and more or less tells him to go to school to learn how to be better. And it's more or less a show about his adventures. That's about as short and sweet as you can get on it.
Yeah. I mean, it follows the typical sports anime kind of, like shonen sports, fucking, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It follows that kind of formula about cooking food. It's like food cooking competitions, and they pull out their.
It's like,
he goes
And
Super
here-
Saiyan. He can make like
Yeah.
50 omelets in a second.
Wow. Well, I was gonna say it's more like he's trying to become like this cooking master by taking down the elite 10
Yeah.
to beat his boss of a father who's the ultimate trainer. No,
Yeah, and then like most sport, you go to like some sport anime and it's like, oh, these are the best tennis players in the world, and it's like, oh, I gotta beat all the elites are always assholes. None of them are ever nice.
yeah. Or they're that way, and then after he beats them, they become nice, and it's like, I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah.
not how the real world works.
Like
Oh,
Meat.
Final Plate out now on Crunchyroll.
Hey, I like Meat. She's nice. Is that what they call
Yeah.
her? They call her Meat in that, or was that I'm thinking of something?
Oh yeah, Nikumi.
No,
that's
Or
the
like
no
Meat
the chick who makes the
Yeah, the blonde haired chick.
yeah
the American.
the American one who
Is she American?
I
Yes.
think, yeah, she wears like a Star Stripes bikini.
I mean,
top,
like,
right?
I don't think
No,
it's
no,
ever,
she's actually American.
I don't think it's ever said that
She
she's
said, yeah, she said it says she's the only American that's enrolled in that school.
I don't remember well enough. It's been a while.
I don't hear that ever being said because in one flashback she's like in a palace more or less.
They have palaces in America.
I don't think we do have palaces here.
Maybe she was abroad in a palace.
Yes, she was.
Yeah, I don't. Again, I don't have anything to say against this show. It's good. It's
Yeah, like I've not rewatched it. Like, there's very few shows that I've ever watched that have like a replay value,
Mhm.
But
Like Dragon Ball.
I think if I ever went back to the first episode, I would end up just watching the whole thing over again. But I've not done that.
I really like the first episode sticks into my mind because of that part where he makes the girl eat the octopus with the peanut butter on it.
Yeah.
Or squid. It was squid, but whatever. That is just forever in my brain.
And his dad, no, you know it's grosser than that, and he's like, what was it, sardines and strawberry jelly, and it's
Ugh.
like, what? Yeah, I was like,
Oh, yeah. The English dub, her name is Meat.
meat. No,
Yeah.
That's stupid. I've never watched the English dub because it was one of the Crunchyroll dubs, and I've never cared for those.
I think me and you have seen a clip from the English dub, and we're like, no,
Yeah,
because I remember we talked about it, and it was just like, no.
I should finish this show at some point.
You're close to the end, I
I
think.
know I am. Just haven't done it yet.
Get on it.
Nick, you got anything to say about this one?
About
We're
Food
still on.
Wars? No,
All right, on to the next one.
I liked it.
That's saying something, but all right. Anime number 3 is G Gundam, Mobile Fighter G Gundam to be exact. It's actually the only Gundam show I've watched all the way through, and I first saw it on Toonami a long time ago. I have not really seen it since then, but the last time I watched it was about 4 years ago, and I still liked it. I still thought it was pretty good. And it's about the guy in the middle with the red headband on, with his hand sticking out, looking for his brother because his brother apparently betrayed their family. And
How dare he?
yeah, I don't fully remember the story behind it, but I know there's a lot of like twists.
What a twist.
But
Ooh, what a twist!
Damn it.
yeah,
We both
what
did
a
it.
twist. I always think of robot. I always think of Robot Chicken.
That's kind of funny.
But yeah, I don't really. I know you guys haven't really seen this.
I have never seen it. I have nothing to say. Nick, you got anything?
I'm not really a Gundam fan, to be honest. Like,
All right, AJ.
This
it is
Neither
old.
one of us have ever.
I'm gonna.
Hold on. Neither one of us have ever seen this.
No,
Right.
I will say, yeah.
So, like, in a sentence, convince me why I should watch this show.
The only reason I even prefer the show over any other Gundam show is they actually control it with their bodies. Like, it's the suits that you see them wear. It's it's like motion captured, more or less. And I remember when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, that's really cool!" Like, actually becoming a robot, more or less. And I think close to the end, there's one where a horse pilots its own Gundam, and it's weird. It's weird, but it's hilarious. It has like a unicorn Gundam.
Yeah, I've only ever seen the original Gundam from, like, the fucking 70s or wherever the fuck that came out.
Yeah. This one is kind of early to mid 90s. I don't remember the year exactly.
The one I always hear
But-
people talk about is Gundam Wing and Gundam Seed.
I've only seen like 2 episodes of Gundam Wing, and I've never watched Gundam Seed. But this is the one that I actually really like because of how.
So when I told you to convince me to watch this show in one sentence, your sentence was, their suits that they wear control the robots.
Yep, it's the best I've got.
All right.
I can't convince somebody with a sentence. It's like you either watch it and you like it, or you watch it and you don't.
Well, you could have said, it's got really cool action scenes.
Actually, wait a minute. How come I didn't convince you with the horse having a Gundam? Come on.
I mean, that is pretty cool.
Which is funny because you could just look that scene up on YouTube.
Definitely
yeah,
could do that.
you turned me off when you said it was in the mid '90s.
Everything turns you off in the mid 90s, even though you were born then.
I know I wasn't even able to get off in the mid '90s. I was born then.
He wasn't able to get off until like 2018.
Wait, why? Don't even think about that, man. Think about
I
that.
already did.
Why are you thinking
2018.
about that? 2018.
Yup, that's when your
Why would
dick
you say
worked.
Wow. That's when I realized it was not a vagina.
Yep. You're like, holy shit, this thing gets bigger? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
add water.
So I'm taking the next one's Kenshi.
It's what?
He said just add
Kenichi.
water as soon as I was taking a sip. I almost spit everywhere.
Oh, that's fucking great.
I even made the inflation noise.
Wait, it's not Kenshi, it's Kenichi?
It's Kenichi. Mightiest
Okay.
disciple Kenichi.
Alright, what's it about?
It's
Trash.
about a boy named Kenichi.
That makes
Dun-dun.
sense.
No. It's about a boy named Kenichi who more or less is like a massive wimp.
Okay.
He wants to learn martial arts to where he can protect people close to him and everything, but he doesn't really have the capabilities to do so. And then he meets the blonde-haired chick next to him, and yeah, more or less he
Takes him back
goes
to the dojo to learn.
Yeah.
Get learned.
Yeah, and her grandpa is like the leader of the dojo, and all the people that live there are masters.
So why is this one of your favorite shows? What's so good about it?
I like a lot of the fighting scenes in it. Like it keeps my attention, and there's not a lot of like, it's funny because I have 9 animes on here, but there's not a lot of shows that actually keep my attention, especially when it comes to like actual action scenes. Because I've seen some where I'm just like, I don't know what just happened, and this one actually just kind of goes with it. And plus, you get to see his progress, where in some animes, it kind of blows past that and does like a time skip.
Or a montage.
Yeah, or a montage. And this one doesn't do that. This one actually gives you the time to kind of get to know the character a little more, watch him go through some stuff. And yeah.
Alright. If I had any complaints about this show, it'd be that I haven't seen it enough to have a complaint. So
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I got nothing for this one.
Which is funny because Nick told me that he saw it.
No, I know, like, I passed by it, the picture, but it didn't look interesting enough.
He drove by it and he went, I'd rather go to the next rest stop. It's got a McDonald's.
He said, I'd rather watch Bleach.
Hey, but quick question. Remember when I asked you about the whole centerpiece being like the number? Are we going to skip that one and go to that? Leave that one for the last, or
No.
what?
I wanted to.
Okay, you can.
Because, like, you said the middle one was going to be, like, the favorite. Most favorite.
I said typically people put their favorite one right in the middle because that's the first one you look at. But, I mean, you can skip it and come back to it if you want. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm going to skip it. I'm going to go to...
Alright, now...
What?
I assumed you were going to have a Tenchi on here. This is not the Tenchi I thought you were going to have, though.
Yeah, I love the original one, but I like this one a lot more. This one, I guess I should do the quick synopsis.
Oh, you didn't tell us what it was called yet.
It is Tenchi Muyo War on Geminar. I don't remember the Japanese name for it.
It doesn't matter.
It's like, I'm just saying, like, it's a lot shorter.
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
We don't speak Japanese here.
Don't I?
English, motherfucker.
Domo arigato.
Anyway.
But anyway, it's a show about the boy on the left. His name is Kenshi Masaki, and anyone who's ever watched Tenchi Muyo, it is Tenchi's half brother. Which is still weird for me to know because I'm like, that's odd.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, it's not like, it's never really said in the show itself, at least not in the beginning. But Kenshi was sent there by his mom for whatever reason. Like, it's never fully said. All they know is that there's like a war coming, but there's not really a war that happens.
Hey Nick, do you know that this show is technically considered an isekai?
Hey, Brad, do you know I slept through most of this?
You mean the 2 episodes we watched?
There was 2 hours.
It was more
Yeah.
like an hour and a half, but...
And that's actually what I like about it, because it's something that I enjoy enough where I'm like, I prefer it to be 40 minutes long. I wish
The
other
only show I would ever watch that's 40 minutes long is fucking Mad Bull. Mad Bull. Yeah, Mad Bull. There you go.
Why?
Because that was interesting.
Yeah, not even for the reasons that it should have been.
Dude, it was just great all around.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, there
I
wasn't a
don't,
moment you were like, "What the fuck?"
I don't
Or
know what
"Man,
you
that's
mean
crazy."
by that, AJ. What do you mean it was interesting for not the reasons it was supposed to be? What does that mean?
Yeah, anime is supposed to be all about those reasons.
Because I was hoping that there would be a lot more to it, more in-depth character build and other things that people claim they want in anime but really don't.
There was.
It's manime.
You started out, you had this,
violence and drugs and sex, and that's what we got.
and in those 4 episodes, we got a cell character.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff. We had Sad Bull. We had grenades
Mad Bull.
tied to fucking nutsack
Nutsack.
hair. We had all kinds of stuff going on. That was
We had like shit tons of women trying to molest a cop
yeah.
without his permission.
That sounds like a weird name
Yeah,
for a movie. Molest a cop.
that's probably important.
back to Nick bitching about this Tenchi Muyo choice.
I didn't bitch about it. I said I slept through it. I
Yeah.
can't like something I've not seen.
Right. So these are your complaints that it's boring.
It is.
AJ, tell me why it's not boring. Defend it.
I will defend it by saying that I don't find it boring at all.
That's not. That's not. I need practical, applicable statements. Not I personally feel. What's good about it?
The characters. Characters get a lot better throughout the time.
Oh, that's
Like
an
Black
answer.
Clover.
I mean, that's an answer. I'll take it. I can't argue it because I don't know. Because once again, have not seen it all the way through.
I will say this: I have no complaints on the next 4.
That's okay. Well, we're not there yet. I mean, we can be. We can go to the next one unless AJ has more he wants to say about Tenchi Muyo War on Geminar.
I mean, I think its Mal rating kind of defends it for me.
What's the Mal rating?
I believe it's like an 8.
That sounds pretty good.
I mean, but Mal isn't you.
Is what?
You aren't Mal. You couldn't. If you were to write a review, yeah, but if you were to write a review on Mal, it would probably get deleted because it'd be 2 sentences. I find it enjoyable.
Dude,
I can't see anything wrong with it.
I don't write reviews on Mal.
I know, but all I'm saying is like you can't use Mal as a defense when, like, if you were to describe the show, it's only been 3 sentences.
Yeah, AJ, you can't use stats of like how popular or how long something's been running or sales numbers to defend things you like some other people we know would do because they're assholes. Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah, you remember when Monster Hunter World came out and you kept trying to tell us how great it was and we said we didn't care? And you're like, but it's got the best sales of the entire series. I'm like, that doesn't mean anything.
Hey, it's still kind of enjoyable.
See?
I didn't pitch you a sale to it. I didn't say buy it. I didn't say get it.
Yes, not now, but you have.
I
Remember
do.
when Deadpool 2 came out?
Remember.
The only thing I was ever wrong on was Anthem, and I'm fine with that.
I do remember you asking me and Brad to buy it because you wanted us all to play together, and I was like,
Yeah, I could have done a video on it anyway. Inuyasha, let's go. I'm joking. It's Ryu Kenshin.
Ryu
I was just like,
Kenshin. That's
Yeah,
not
Ryu
right.
Kenshin.
Rurouni Kenshin,
There you go.
I will say how I want. Come
No.
on.
Samurai X. Come on,
Samurai X. You could have said that. That's a good name.
it really is.
Sword hurt.
Got a ring in my ear. Hold on.
Fine.
Hold on.
You know what? I know a title for it. Backhand of sword. Hurt butt.
But it's not the backhand of the sword. It's the front of the sword. The front of the sword is the back of the sword.
It's a reverse blade.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's so stupid, but
I
cool.
have one. I have a real reverse blade sword sitting in my room
Yeah.
right now.
I think I remembered you showing me that.
My God, look at the load of this guy. Talk about all the pussy he gets for his reverse sword.
You would be surprised.
Just because your cat comes in and lays on it doesn't mean that.
I do not let animals into this bedroom ever. I hate them all.
But you're in there.
funny.
Brad's like, I hate them all until I go to pet them.
Like a naked mole rat in his room.
When
Anyway.
I pet my animals, I give them a little slap to the face and go, eh, and then I walk away from them.
And then he takes the sock off and goes to bed.
That's a weird sentence, what you just said.
That was a really weird sentence.
All right, AJ.
Repeat what you said.
What's Rurouni Kenshin about?
Rurouni Kenshin is about a man named Kenshin Himura who gave up more or less
Being a badass?
He gave up being a killer.
He didn't give up being a badass. He's still pretty badass.
Yeah. To more or less live a life of peace and try to find redemption for the lives that he took.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Why do you like it so much? Why is it good?
Honestly, I've never been able to figure that out. It's just, it always like, anytime I ever saw it on anything, I automatically just started watching it. And I think it's because he's just a really cool character. Like he's goofy and everything, but when he gets into fighting, all of a sudden he's just a different person.
Mm-hmm. I have absolutely no complaints about this show whatsoever. It's a solid pick.
Yeah.
I mean,
Toonami, which always had great promos, had a great promo for it too.
It's a great show, but it's not on my list.
I can say for a fact that none of AJ's shows are on my list.
None of AJ's shows are on my list either.
But if I was writing a list of specifically shows from the 90s, there'd be
all these would be on it.
Well, not all of them, cause not
except
all
for
of them
Food
from the
Wars
90s,
and Dumbo.
A couple of them. If I was doing a list specifically of my favorite shows from the 90s, Rurouni Kenshin, Yu Yu Hakusho, and Dragon Ball Z would all be on there.
Yeah. Rurouni Kenshin, Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball Z, and G Gundam are like the only 90s animes on here. Everything else is actually fairly newer.
Tenchi and Kenchi, I consider old.
Kenshi is not even like, it's still Tenchi Muyo. It's just not in that.
But
it look old.
I don't know exactly how old the Tenchi one is, but I believe Kenchi, the Mightiest Disciple, that one's like 2005 or something.
Yeah, 2005 or 2006, because I know the dub came out in
2016.
Are you looking it up? When did Warren Gemini come out?
Warren Gemini came out in 2011, 2010.
Okay.
And I'm going Japanese on that. I think it came out 2012 here.
The newest one would technically be Dumbbells.
Yeah.
And then
Definitely. And then Food Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, is that the first plate or is that final plate? What's that?
I think it's just the series as a whole.
Yeah.
Because
if
you guys are interested, not you two, but the viewers, Final Plate is on Crunchyroll in its last season.
Didn't that end like 6 or 7 months ago?
I mean, it's still on there though. You can still watch it.
I mean, it just uploaded the episode 12 like 4 hours ago.
It's probably the dub.
Yeah.
Probably, because I was watching Dr. Stone.
But like with the picture of Dragon Ball Z on there, I'm actually including it as Dragon Ball as a whole.
I would too.
I just thought this picture was awesome.
I would too. I mean, it's the same. It's all based off the same.
But
book.
we're not on Dragon Ball yet.
That's why I always say Naruto and Naruto Shippuden are just Naruto because they're all based off the same books.
Yeah.
That's why GT is not part of Dragon
Z is
Ball.
Just a continuation.
But it's
So
not.
I have nothing.
There's no books associated with it, so it doesn't count.
So I have nothing bad to say about.
I don't think anybody has anything bad to say about Rurouni Kenshin. Even the filler in Rurouni Kenshin is fun to watch.
Yeah, and that's rare to say about any animes with filler.
I bet Brad has Gintama on his.
I just think it's because Kenshin is such a fun character. Like, even when they're fighting and, like, the guy says, I'm going to use my Sakawaka Kamagumi. I'm like, fuck, cool, do it.
Yeah.
But he's got to charge it up for 5 episodes.
Alright, what's next?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to defend that one because most people have already seen it.
All right. So what about Ruru? I mean, Yu. Fuck. Fuck. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, what's Yu Yu Hakusho about, AJ?
Yeah. What about Ghost Detective?
Well,
That's the normal name.
what's it about, AJ?
It's about a boy named Yusuke Urameshi
I don't believe you.
who gets hit by a car and is the hero.
He does.
He's
And-
the only he's the only non-female that gets hit by a car at the beginning of a show.
I'm gonna need a
Yeah.
clarification on that statement. What do you mean?
Like, you know those shows like that Zombieland one where that
Zombieland
chick,
Saga? Yeah, she gets hit by a
yeah,
truck.
she gets hit by a truck. There's just so many animes where the woman just steps out and gets ran over.
You named one. Do you have another?
That's what I was waiting for. I was like,
Well,
I'm
I've seen so many compilations of that. Like
Because
that
I can think of quite a few anime where a man gets hit by a truck.
one of them is
this a zombie? Yes. Okay, never mind. Fuck you. Keep going.
Also, Noragami, when he gets into that trash can and she kicks it, rolls down the street, then gets hit by a garbage truck and goes flying.
Yeah, but that was kind of.
It was funny, is what it was. And then the dude in Konosuba thought he was gonna get hit by a tractor and died and peed his pants.
Yep. Good. That's a good intro to a story too.
Oh, I'm so sick. Ugh. Yu Yu Hakusho stage play?
Did you know Death Note has a musical?
Yeah, this one's a musical too. It's on Crunchyroll. It came out in December.
No, I didn't know about that.
Is it Japanese?
I would hope so.
Yeah. Anyway, keep going. What about Yu Yu Hakusho? What about the Ghost Detective?
Yusuke Urameshi on Broadway, played by Tom Holland.
You know the little baby boy, the boss guy with the pacifier?
With the pinky? Yeah.
Yeah, they have a picture
Koenma?
of him, but he's like, yeah, Koenma. They got him as a picture of him, but it's like live action, and it looks so
I
stupid.
don't want that. I don't want that in my life.
Anyway,
All right.
Koenma and Angel Lady.
Botan?
Botan?
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah,
I don't think you were.
I am.
All right, Nick. What's the name of the red-haired guy?
Starts with a K. Koenma.
Which one?
One of them's orange, the other one's red.
I know, but you got people that'll be like, well, they're both redheads.
Is it Koenma?
Obviously, I'm not talking about Kuwabara.
No, Koenma is the baby with the pacifier.
Yeah, I know. I'm just fucking with you. God,
I'm,
what is wrong with you?
He does. This is what he does when he's wrong about something. He was like, "I was just joking."
It's like that guy from Family Guy where he's playing like charades or whatever with Stu, and he goes, "It's a jackal, jackal, jackal! It's a jackal." Like, if I wasn't right the first time,
What?
What if they're playing Pictionary?
that's what it was. Yeah.
All right, nobody has anything to say about Yu Yu Hakusho. It's fucking fantastic. Everybody loves it. It's got a great dub.
EA
Hiei is no.
is the black one, right? The black haired one.
Oh, we
All right.
Kurama.
that's it.
He
There we go.
You know he's looking at it right now.
No, because you fucking confused me. I was saying Koenma. I knew it started with a K, so I just kept fucking thinking K.
What's the girl's name? Yusuke's like girlfriend. What's her name?
Kagome! No, just...
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Isn't that a weird crossover?
I'd watch.
Like, there's so many Ks. Just think about it.
Which is really funny because if you really think about it, there's a lot of characters in Yu Yu Hakusho with a K in the beginning of their name.
I know, that's why I said. Oh, yeah. It's Kikyo.
It's Keiko.
Whatever.
All right.
Uh,
Anyway, Dark Tournament arc. It's pretty cool. What's next?
Sekirei.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this your list, Nick? Shut up.
I'm sorry, I can read. I just can't pronounce. Kangaskhan.
Whenever you're ready, AJ.
Sekirei. I chose it. It was actually I chose it because it's the first anime I watched after getting back into anime.
Getting back into it. Hold on,
Yeah.
I'll come back to it. Keep going.
Sekirei is about a guy. I don't remember his name. It's been a while since we watched that.
It's okay. Main character guy.
Yeah.
Voiced by
Main
what's his
character
name?
voice man.
By insert voice actor here.
We've only watched it like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's been 2 years. But it's about the main character who has flunked out of not flunked out of high school. He flunked the college entry exams twice, even though he's apparently a genius. And he runs into the girl on the cover here, whose name is Musubi, and she explains to him what Sekirei are. Yeah.
Look at them knockers.
You'll never guess why I love this show.
Them fun bags.
I will say this show does have a lack of variety when it comes to breast size.
Them water balloons.
It's either one or another, and they're around maybe an inch difference.
The only difference in tits are like double D's to triple D's.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
think one of them said F. Pretty sure
F's.
one said F. Yeah,
Whoa. I've never seen any anime with F's.
I'm pretty sure that.
Have you never seen Excel Saga? We got Triple G going on. And she's a
they're excelling
she's a
at
lolly
something,
till she
aren't
takes
they?
them out. It's actually
She's a
really funny.
lolly until she takes them out.
It's really funny.
Oh my god.
She looks like a lolly, and then she like undoes her top, and they just explode out.
Wait, isn't his
Jesus.
name Minato? Minato?
That's what it is.
Minato?
Minato.
Minato.
Yeah. The Minato's power.
Minato, you're a meshy.
No.
All right.
Although
So
that could be.
you put this as one of your favorite anime because it's an anime you watch to get back into anime.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
what got you out of anime to begin with?
just not being able to watch it.
You're not able to watch it now.
I think
Yeah.
anime has like a life cycle, or like the anime fan has like a life cycle. Sometimes you just sometimes you just don't feel like it, or nothing's interesting. It's like everything
At the
you
moment.
watch is just so fucking mid, and you're just like, ugh. Sometimes I
Yeah,
get
like,
that
this
way
isn't-
with games, and I'm just like, I want to play a game, but nothing sounds good. You know, and then
I did that with-
you find that one game that clicks, and then you're like, oh man, this is why I
Back.
love video games.
Yeah, I did that with Assassin's Creed
Which one?
Odyssey.
Oh,
I played it for a bit, and then I put it down for like 8 months, and then I picked it back up, and I was like, oh my god, this is fucking great.
Yeah, like
Like, I put it down because it was boring to me, and then I picked it back up like 8 months later.
prior to watching Sekirei, because what's funny is Sekirei was on Netflix when I first watched it, which is weird thinking because Funimation has their own stuff now, and then eventually it went over that. But prior to that, it was on Netflix, and that was what we had. I didn't have any DVDs of anything. I didn't have any DVDs of Dragon Ball Z or of One Piece or any kind of anime. I didn't have anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
The
And-
internet didn't exist back then.
It's true. AJ's like 50.
He's fucking ancient.
He actually went to King Tut's birthday. It's crazy.
Yeah, I did.
He
I
died of
stole
polio.
As a newborn child.
I stole his crown,
I don't think Pharaohs
and
wore
I'm
crowns.
still poor.
I don't think Pharaohs wore crowns, but whatever.
They wore crowns.
I don't think they did.
Yo, he got Amunet murdered because he messed up her makeup.
I think you mean Anaxunamun.
Oh, see, he even knows their names. He was there.
The Mummy is a good movie.
Yo, leave Brendan Fraser out of this, all right?
But he complimented Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
Or at least the movie he was in.
Tom Cruise's was better.
I don't know if that's true.
That is a false statement.
All right.
Tom Cruise's movie could
I
have
bet
been.
you it's got like a 10 on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't know if that's good or bad. It goes to 100, right?
100 is perfect, and then
Okay.
10 is very, very bad.
See, I don't know what all the rating systems are off the top of my head. Anyway, here's what I would say about Sekirei and why I personally found it to be kind of eh. I didn't find.
You like Moemon better.
It was too etchy.
Yeah, that's it. Well, you see my list anyway.
That's what every anime fan complains about, right
No,
there.
I thought the animation at times got really jank, right? And then I didn't find any of the characters particularly interesting. It felt like I had seen it all before, even though I was watching it for the first time. Right? I did really like the little sister and her male Sekirei that looks like a girl. I like them. I thought they were funny.
And it had some funny meme moments, like the one where she calls the phone and she hangs up.
Yeah, it had some funny
That was
moments
funny.
to it. But
Yeah.
I don't think I would put it like... I think I gave it like a 6. It was very middle of the road to
Brad's
me.
gonna go back and watch your old video to see what he scored.
Oh man, I just realized something I could have put in its place too.
Also, I remember not liking the second season as much.
Yeah, it was trash.
Well, it's like I said too. Most people would say you're better off reading the manga because they took a lot out
And
of
that
it.
was the other thing. The show doesn't have a fucking ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate shows that don't have endings. They're just like Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter has a decent enough ending that is left to where it could continue, which it does. I just don't know if the show's ever going to come back.
Yeah.
Because it's like Rosario Vampire. Rosario Vampire doesn't have a good ending,
No, it does
Yeah.
not.
even though it does in
Anyway.
the manga. The manga has a pretty good ending.
AJ, give us a drum roll. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
that
well,
cut out
what-
real bad, but whatever. Final
Yeah, what's-
one.
the final one.
Unless you have more to say
Oh,
about
yeah.
Sekirei.
I forgot. I actually forgot. I was like, oh, I thought we were done. I forgot I hadn't done Dragon Ball Z yet.
Yeah.
But it's like I said, it's Dragon Ball as a whole.
Right.
Uh,
Correct.
I'm not going to give the story on it because I don't know anybody who's never watched Dragon Ball Z or
Alright,
Dragon.
then I'll give
Well-
the story of Dragon Ball Z. Goku. Can he
Superman.
beat them? Next. That's
What?
That's the story of Dragon Ball Z. Goku, can he beat the bad guy? Insert next bad guy.
Okay, yeah.
No, here's a better one. Goku, hey, I want to fight you. I'm a fish. Let's go.
I'm a fish.
Sure. He did.
Dude, he
talk
would
to
fight.
a
He would
dolphin.
fight air. He would fight air if the air would fight back.
I don't
He can't
know.
fight. He knows he can't fight air because he would die without it.
He's friends with dolphins. He even asked him how to get to Master Roshi's house.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's not talk about dolphins. All right, those are the rapists of the sea.
They are pretty rapey.
They will do everything to fish. All
They
right,
do it to humans.
to humans too,
Ask
but
Hank Hill.
they scare sharks away.
They can kill sharks.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
hunt
they
them
beat
down
him up.
and molest their blowholes.
That's not what they do.
Sharks don't have blowholes.
Yes, but that's how they scare the sharks away. They molest each other's blowholes in front of the
I
sharks.
don't.
They make
know.
them uncomfortable.
Okay. Anyway,
I don't know where this video is going anymore.
I don't either. Apparently, Nick's watching some dolphin stuff in the background.
In a minute, Nick will start making dolphin noises.
I wish I was a dolphin so people could fuck my brain.
What?
I don't know. Anyway,
Okay.
I have nothing bad to say about Dragon Ball Z, other than the fact that
Is long?
let's just admit that Super is at the moment where Super ended, it was okay, but where they're going now is just stupid.
Brad said Super's not canon.
Super doesn't count within the Dragon Ball ethos because it's a different book.
It does now because of Broly.
No, it's still a different book.
Okay, but anyway, all I'm saying is I have nothing bad to say about this, except for Dragon Ball. I would not watch that
Alright, the
Dragon
only
Ball.
thing I would complain about
more than once.
is with Dragon Ball Z is if it's not Kai, it's all the filler. And even though some of the filler is okay, a lot of it's not. You know, so I would rather watch
Yeah.
Kai than I would watch old Dragon Ball Z. Plus, it's not as long. Dragon Ball is very long, and I am a
Yeah.
busy person.
And And when
Scoff
Brad is
all you
saying
want.
Dragon Ball, he's talking Dragon Ball from the beginning all the way to the end of Z.
I mean, it's even just Z is pretty long. I mean, it's got
I'd
nothing
rather
on
watch
like
Z.
Naruto, but I mean, it's longer than what I want to put up with.
It's like original Dragon Ball, I believe, is like over 100 episodes, whereas Z is like what 300 or
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, I mean, even
But that-
Kai's long. It's still like
Yeah.
200 or something.
Actually,
But that
Kai, I think is only. Well, I may be wrong on that. I feel like Kai's only like 90 episodes.
No, Kai's more than that. Hold on.
but that has been
Because that's with both. You got to remember Kai and then the finishing of Kai.
Oh yeah, the final chapters as they called it, the Boo Saga.
Yeah.
so this whole 9 right here is like your top 9.
Yeah. I want to say one more thing about Dragon Ball. The older I've gotten, the more I realize that I like the original Dragon Ball more than I like Z. Just because it's more, honestly, more laid back to me. There's not a lot of just action, just punching you
The
in the
original
face.
Dragon Ball is a lot more.
Slice of life.
I mean, I feel like it's more for kids. And then.
Oh yeah, because Patton Bulma's pussy is definitely for kids.
It's got more childish humor in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Patton
like the-
Bulma's
like-
pussy.
Like the fake
is
fortune
child.
teller lady telling Goku that she wants to see his Dragon Balls, and then all of a sudden he pulls his pants down.
Yeah.
Another great
And
example.
just like, I mean, the first episode of Dragon Ball, you just see Goku penis, and I'm like,
It's not for kids. It's just got childish humor.
I mean, it is for kids technically.
Well, yeah, because Japan sees their age thing a lot different than we do.
Well,
They're like,
even-
we've all-
it was
we-
in Shonen Jump, and that's teenagers, and teenagers are technically kids.
Yeah, they were basically like, yeah, we've all seen Wee Wee.
Yeah. Everybody's seen Wiener at one point.
So this is your top favorite 9.
Yeah.
I'm
I
actually.
mean, there's some good ones on there.
I'm surprised at some of the I figured Dragon Ball would be on there. I figured Yu Yu Hakusho would be on there.
And Tenchi Muyo.
I thought it'd be a different Tenchi, but that I was not expecting dumbbells at all,
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that one either.
and I wasn't expecting Sekirei either.
Wait, you weren't? I was.
No, I know he likes Sekirei, but I didn't think he liked it that much.
Well, what's funny is I was having a hard time thinking of animes. Like I really just like my head was so foggy I couldn't think of
I
anything.
knew he liked.
When we were talking about Sekirei, I was like, oh man, I could put Fooly Cooly on here.
Yeah, you could have actually.
Dude,
I'm
I
surprised
didn't
you
even think about it. Yeah, well, I still
I-
got time to make mine because I don't know if we're going to be getting mine yet.
No, we got time
Also-
for yours.
All right,
Also,
well, then
Brad-
listen to this one.
I will say though, I did expect to see Mightiest Disciple because he did have me get that for him.
Yeah.
So I expected that to be on there.
Also, Brad, DBZ Kai's episode totals is 167. So yeah, you're right.
Actually, I got 158 when I looked at it.
Oh, well, I did see that number down there, but
I added I went to original and then the new one. I just added them together.
Mm.
But then there's the still canon specials that are technically part of it, like the
maybe
the thing with Trunks after they beat Cell.
yeah,
Like that's technically not in the Kai run, but it's still canon within the Kai sphere, I guess.
yeah. But that's probably
that was AJ's 3x3. Tune in next time when we look at Nyx and we judge him super hard.
giggity.
Okay, yep.